Hi, it's me, Christina. And I finally figured out that I shouldn't be having my phone in that vertical mode. So, my apologies. I think there's many videos about how terrible it is to have it in vertical video. So, again, my apologies. Hey, I was walking my middle schoolers to school today, and it just dawned on me. Here's the scenario. My daughter is 50 paces ahead of us, and my son is 10 paces behind me, and I'm in the middle trying to figure out, do I go ahead and I walk with her? Do I fall back with him? Or do I just not walk with anyone and I'm all by myself? And honestly, this is how life is, and especially my experience with being on the real estate journey that we've been on, we have had others that are so far ahead of us, and they're on their own path. They're not really wanting to come back and kind of take us along with them. It's too much to go back. They're on their own. They've gotten into their own groove. And then you have those that are so far behind us that we feel that if we go back with them, then the gap will widen so much with those that are ahead of us. And sometimes when we see those that are ahead of us, for my wiring, it can be very motivating. But for other people, the motivation turns into demotivation, right? They're yeah, I might as well just stop because I'll never get there, and they're gonna always be so much more ahead than me, right? And it can just be really isolating, because then you're just by yourself. You're on the journey. No one's with you. You don't have a cheerleader when you have those hard days, which you're going to have those hard days, right? You don't have anyone really there to celebrate. Well, you do, but if you celebrate with the people that are behind you, they could think that you are bragging and boasting and be upset, and you might feel like you're bragging and boasting and not want to really celebrate those celebrations. And so it's just isolating. And so I encourage you to find an accountability partner, whether that's your spouse. And I don't know, is that cheating? I mean, you're always together. You should have, light goals and be on the same path. Is it cheating because you both could choose not to hold each other accountable, or one gets angry when the other holds them accountable and it turns into, I don't know. Maybe it's best to find someone outside the marriage to be the accountability partner. And always I'm looking for someone that is a little bit more advanced than me, if they're willing to have me tag along. I don't know if this is valuable information for you. It's free advice, and you get what you pay for. But life is lonely sometimes. The journey is lonely. Lots of ups and downs. Someone explained to me, it's like going up an escalator, but having a yo-yo that you're bobbing up and down, right? So there's all these ups and downs, but you are on a positive, trajectory. But just in the moment, when you're in those moments, kind of like when you're raising kids, right? In the moment, it's like, oh my gosh, is this stage going to ever end? And our parents are like, oh, you'll be sad when they're grown up. And you're like, oh my gosh, no, I don't think so. I think I'll be so happy when everyone's out of the house. No, you'll miss them when they're gone. And you're like, oh, I wish that I have to actually be, they have to be gone for me to miss them. And at this point, no one's missing anyone. So this is how real estate ties into real life. I thought I'd just share with you my observation today. I hope that it was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Like and subscribe if you want to continue on the journey with me. Bye.